Again, UMass Lowell really in no rush. Playing very deliberate here. Their own pace.
Goebel, Lee, the turn. Plays it back for Welp. Welp wearing the captain's strap today, of course, with Mile out. I just noticed that.
Yeah, not a bad choice there.
No.
So he joins Zingis as the other captain on the pitch today. Ooh, another near disastrous pass on the back line, but bailing him out was Reichenberg.
UMass Lowell yet to go to the bench, out of bounds, and it's going to be a Brown throw, and the Bears will finally get Nathan Plano in, and just having checked in was Will Van Zant. So haven't seen William Van Zant all season. This will be his first appearance as Joseph Lee checks off. So does Toby Howell. Remember Van Zant a couple of years ago was a hero of one of the Ivy matches. Had a critical goal late. Has a couple of career goals somewhere in there. The actual match is escaping me. Goebel sends that one up, looking for Plano, and that one's going to skip in on the netminder Kroll. So we're inside 8 to play. Turn. Schiller with a good stick. Reichenberg sends it away. Oh, I guess I'm wrong.
I do feel like he had an impact on the game, though. We just looked up his career stats, still showing his no goals, no assists, but I feel like he did have meaningful minutes in a game.
Against Columbia, maybe?
Could have been.
I'm trying to remember. Again, we're imperfect with the spikes up and.
Ooh. Yeah, how do you not card him after all that?
If you
stop the clock, you've talked to him 3 times, and he acts like a little baby there. You got to flash the yellow.
The senior from Pepperell, Massachusetts, Fitzgerald, which is up on the New Hampshire border, not too far from the Lowell campus. Big challenge there. Schiller, a great ball for Lind. Lind trying to get around Blaskich, drops it back for Rodrigo. He looks ahead for Plano, touches for Hayward, and out to the flank, Zingis. Can't get there. It'll be a Riverhawk throw.
And we'll credit Fitzgerald that time. He did not complete the tackle that time, or he might have been sent off.
Sub checking in for the Riverhawks as Guy Rodriguez, the senior, the hometown product from Lowell, Massachusetts, will check in.
Comes in with a goal and 3 assists on the season. One of the team's captains this year.
Has appeared in every game this season. This is the 14th match of the year for the Riverhawks. We have a big match looming with a nationally ranked foe within the league, UNH, this weekend.
And I get the total sense that is what head coach Figueroa is, or how he's strategized for this game. They do not look to be at full strength in terms of who they've got out on the pitch and also their tactics today.
Hayward, the touch to center. Well, and you're 7-5-1, you're 3-2 in the America East, and the way New England has shaped up, or the region has shaped up, Mike, you got to figure you're a league where you got to win the league now. I mean, if a second team is getting in from from the America East as Hagstrom and Mulo collide, if a second team is getting in, it's UNH by not winning the league. So
right.
UMass Lowell needs to be at full strength as Mulo is.
Yeah, it was 2 big guys just kind of bumping into each other that time, and Mulo shaking up a little bit. Hagstrom comes over to give him the obligatory pat on the back, but
I don't think there was any
no,
maliciousness.
It was just 50-50 challenge, and they both kind of ran into each other there.
And part of me thinks that Mulo was trying to draw the call, perhaps, and
he was earlier too. And why not? That's part of the game.
Part of being a striker.
At least plant that seed in the official's mind for later on as well.
As a defender, it used to drive me crazy.
Oh, me too.
Well,
Bears not happy with that last call, but
no. Well, we're inside 5 in what has been a very pedestrian first half.
like I said, I don't think we were getting the full look at what UMass Lowell can be. And, and they have had their struggles on the road, though, Mike. They're perfect at home at 5-0-1, but when it comes to the road, 2-5 are the Riverhawks this season. And some of the eye-openers, they lost at Dartmouth. They got whooped at Akron, 5-0 there, but losses on the road at Albany, at Vermont.
And at Northeastern in double overtime. And again, this is a team that didn't really have to worry about bouncing back. They only lost a single game last year, and that was to UNH. But they've put together another fine campaign here as Zingis touches back and Welp up and over. Was looking for Plano off the flank, and it'll be a Brown throw-in. Riverhawks getting ready to take Federico Farah back into the match, the 5'7" senior out of Waltham, Massachusetts. Out ahead it comes for Zingis, who tries to cut back on Fitzgerald. They tangle.
And Fitzgerald grabbed him down.
Yeah.
And since it is UMass Lowell throw-in, it'll give him a chance to bring Federico Ferre, senior out of Waltham.
He will check in for Yannick Bomber.
Ferre had started every single game so far this year. 2 assists so far.
Ball sent upfield. And headed down by the Riverhawks, back to their goaltender, Kroll. Here comes Blaskic. Looks to the flank. Ball taken away by Schiller. Schiller has Lind at center, has Hayward trailing the play. Schiller puts it across. Good check back to the play by Frankie Martinez. And juggling through the midfield comes Fitzgerald.
Boy, is he feisty.
He is very feisty.
He is playing on the edge.
Perhaps trying to earn more minutes down the stretch. He is a guy that's, I think, only appeared in 7 or 8 games coming in.
Today's his 9th game.
Trying to earn more minutes, or, you're a senior, you're down to your final few games, and you want to make decisions difficult for a coaching staff. He's doing that. Certainly you need an energy guy. He's definitely that.
Again, maybe it just sticks out a little bit more since the other guys are just playing a much more calmer pace out there.
Maybe to start the second half, we'll send you out there and see if he drags you down by the jersey. Anything's possible. That ball sent upfield by Van Zant. That's going to run. Well, you could get the feeling that for the last 3 minutes, everybody's just trying to get to the half.
It's because I think they are.
Oh, okay.
Except for Jacob Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald, yeah. Bears lead 1-0. We'll have a breakdown of the numbers at the half as Hayward looks to send Plano through. It's going to run all the way down on the goaltender, Kroll, who looks around with a half-minute remaining here in the half. Kroll with another touch. The final 10 seconds will tick off as that one sails out to midfield. Rodriguez underneath Goebel, and that's the half. So the Bears will take a 1-0 lead into the break here against UMass Lowell. Will step aside. There's your score. Toby Howell's goal, the difference.